welcome to a ChunnTV hot sauce review where we've got the current number 7 sauce on Hot Ones, Hellfire Detroit Habanero, or as it's spelled here, Habanero. I'll forgive him. It looks like such a great sauce. I'm not going to get hung up on misspelling habanero, but dude, look at this. This is one of the simplest sauces we've ever had on here, I think. It's got nothing but fire-roasted habanero, apple cider vinegar, sea salt, distilled water, and olive oil. And if you look at it, that means that it's pretty much just habanero peppers. It's a really, really pretty sauce. Look at that. Like, I'm mesmerized by the texture and color. The habaneros take on this like almost like pumpkin-like color when roasted. And that's what you got here. And you can see the little bits of char, little bits of seeds. Like, it's so... To me, the more natural it looks, the more inviting it is, because I see food, and I'm like, I want to eat that. And that's what this is. This is some peppers with a little bit of window dressing, but not much. It's really just going to showcase the flavor of the pepper and the flavor of the roast. I didn't say what kind of wood they use. I'd be curious about that. But, yeah. And Hot Ones, you know, like... there's a contingent of people that are like, nah, they're not really chili heads. But honestly, like, the sauces that make it onto Hot Ones are usually pretty delicious. Like, very rarely, the bomb notwithstanding, have I had one that wasn't at least pretty good. That's a little bit of a menacing smell, actually. It smells like, ooh. Sometimes with hotter ones, you got to give it a second and let your brain stop panicking for a second and then really smell it. It smells this, you smell that citrusy brightness, but then you get this roasty toasty. It smells like a gourmet version of El Yucateco XXX hot is what it smells like to me. And doesn't have near the funny business. And I think it actually has a prettier appearance. El Yucateco, though, has that like signature roasty toastiness from the way they treat their peppers, and this captures that a little bit. So this is almost like the monocled man's version of El Yucateco, at least on its face. So let's try to get it out of here. Come on to the golden spoon. Yeah, this is pepper mash. Oh, yeah, this what this is a bottle of pepper mash. And what a cool bottle. Look at the shape. I love this like old-timey medicine bottle kind of look. Very cool. Yeah. On the spoon, you just get that's a really rich habanero aroma. It smells delicious. It smells pretty freaking hot too, but it really, really smells nice. And that roasty toastiness is not obtrusive, but it's just there to give like a bitterness under it. And you get a little hint of the vinegar. It's really just enough to make it into a mash. So what this really, I would say, is just a gourmet habanero mash. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Cheers, you too. I'll say I like a chunky sauce. Ooh. This is all chunk, and it's beautiful for that. It's so delicious. It really has a profoundly intense habanero flavor. And that roastiness, like you get the char, but I think the roasting brings out a little bit of a sweetness in the habanero too. The olive oil kind of smooths everything out, so it's not actually as abrasive or intense as you'd think, considering, you know, the percentage of peppers in here, which appears to be like 99 because it's so thick and it's so chunky. But got a pretty decent little burn, but it really tastes very, very good. Man, this right here on like chicken on the grill, like pollo al carbon, would be super, super delicious. I think this could go with steak. It's a little bit of an unusual pairing, but I think it could. And I really think if you throw some shrimp, I think of grilled because of the fire roastedness, but I really think like grilled shrimp, if you're a heathen like me, and you put things on your lobster, I think this would be really good on lobster. And if you're like a habanero head, like if you really, really like habaneros like I do, because I love habaneros, you're going to love this because it's just such a pure habanero flavor, and the peppers in here taste better than what you can get at the store. Like if you go buy a fresh habanero, it's gonna be good. And I think this captures more of like what I love about the habanero flavor more. But it also has that like stinging, attacking burn, but it's not crazy. I kind of expect it to be hotter. It says it's 100,000 to 300,000 Scoville units. Nah, I don't know. I don't know. But it doesn't really matter, honestly. Like, if don't buy this because you want like a novelty level of heat, because it's not gonna give it to you. But do buy this because it's delicious. Like, it's really delicious. It tastes. Gordon Ramsay likes to use the word moreish, where you can identify all the flavors in there, so you want more. And actually, I do want more. But it's not. I guess pretty hot, but it's not crazy. And the olive oil, I think, really helps to kind of take the edge off of that a little bit. But, dude, if you like habaneros at all, this is a great sauce to go pick up. I got this in the Hot Ones subscription box from Fuego Box, which I recommend, at least 1 month in, I recommend. But I'll see if I can find somewhere to buy it too and throw a link out there for you in the description. Yeah. Beautiful. Really, really good. One of the tastier Hot Ones featured sauces I've had. Can't recommend more, really. But if you don't like habanero, like if you really have a thing where you don't like habaneros, that's all this is. So you probably don't want to pass it by. But any other situation, right there. And if you're looking for a sauce that'll kind of push your tolerance a little bit, I think this is a good one because it tastes good enough to where you're not eating it just for the heat, because I think it's kind of silly. This delivers amazing flavor, but it'll still get you, and you can kind of choose your own adventure and dole out as much as you want. And it will light you up with time. Like, it's getting me pretty good, but it's very manageable. Like, it's really enjoyable. And it is. I stand by my initial claim. This is like a monocled, more artsy-fartsy guy's El Yucateco, but it's also like just a straight-up better way to make El Yucateco. El Yucateco is good, and it's good at the price point, but it has a lot of funny business in it, and it doesn't have as pure of a pepper taste. Like, it's more vinegar and salt and char. And this is like that, but it just has so much pod flavor. It's so good. Yeah, so absolutely recommend. Link in description. Immediately buy. Delicious. And thanks for watching. Click subscribe if you haven't already. We do hot sauce reviews and pod reviews. I've got a fresh pepper coming out of my garden pretty soon that we're finally going to start getting into. And spicy products. We do many other things besides. And also coming up in the 200th episode, which is just, a couple weeks away, we're going to be doing a Hot Ones style Q&A with your man, Chunn, me. And this will be on there. This is definitely going to be on the 10 list of Hot Ones sauces through the years that we'll be trying. And if you have a burning question that you'd like to include in the show, then you go ahead and you text it to 971 ChunnTV, or you can leave in the comments here. And I'm going to pick 10 that I find the most interesting or intriguing to answer. And the most interesting question is going to get some free stuff afterwards as well. So yeah, click the bell. You'll be notified when all those different things happen. And on into the future, where you'll be continually notified as we continue our quest for chili enlightenment. But yeah, I appreciate you. I hope you have a good day, and I will catch you next time on ChunnTV.